Ready to go, green flag racing. Your only two main event winners reside in, row number 3. That's the 23 Oreste Gonnella who won last week and Nick DeCarlo who won the 5 times before that. Lights are out. Here we go. At the start finish line, we're near 3 wide, almost 4 wide through turns 1 and 2. All the way across the Petaluma surface goes the IMCA Dirt Modifieds. Chris Compton, your early leader. Dive bombing from turn 3 is Joel Myers. Joel Myers hits the void. Myers, your leader. Compton second. MPJ, Michael Paul Jr. is in third. Up around the outside, there goes Nick DeCarlo. He's up into 4th. Oreste Gonnella is 5th. 6th is Tim Balding. As Joel Myers begins to open up a little bit on the field, as Michael Paul Jr. gets around Chris Compton for the 2nd spot. Michael Paul Jr. elbows up in the MPC. Number 50 down the backside, 3 wide off of turn number 2. DeCarlo to the inside of Oreste Gonnella. DeCarlo takes the spot. Gonnella tries to dive down underneath him. Nothing doing. Nick DeCarlo up to 3rd. Myers, your leader. Michael Paul Jr. 2nd. Nick DeCarlo is 3rd. Oreste Gonnella 4th. Chris Compton 5th. Fast Freddie Plourde up to 6th. Then it is the 21B of Norman Boeck. 1B Tim Balding. 13th Nick Viscusi. That's your field as we click off lap number 4. Coming up on 5 laps down. Joel Myers is your leader. Michael Paul Jr. 2nd. Nick DeCarlo trying to make up some ground on Michael Paul. Oreste Gonnella is 4th. A big break of some 10 lengths back to the 31 Chris Compton. 89 Freddie Plourde, the 21B Norman Boeck. Myers clicks off lap number 6. Joel Myers looking dominant today. He missed hot laps, but in his heat race he was ultra fast, and in the main event he's ultra fast as well. Joel Myers, your leader. Michael Paul Jr. 2nd. 3rd is Nick DeCarlo trying to find a way around Michael Paul Jr. Transponder scoring says Nick DeCarlo's your fastest car on the track, but he's still in 3rd. He can't find a way past Michael Paul Jr. Joel Myers off of turn number 4 as DeCarlo drops down underneath Michael Paul Jr. Side by side into turns 1 and 2 go DeCarlo and Michael Paul. Paul's got the preferred outside line. Keeps the spot. DeCarlo can't pass him. Paul up to the, about 3/4 of the way up the track. Nick DeCarlo drops down. DeCarlo trying to get the spot. DeCarlo and Michael Paul mixing it up. A couple of heavyweights in that 2nd spot. Joel Myers is your leader, but the race is for 2nd between Michael Paul and Nick DeCarlo. DeCarlo trying to get the momentum up in the DC Solar 17. Joel Myers is your leader, but Michael Paul Jr. and Nick DeCarlo are running him down. Don't forget about Oreste Gonnella. He's in 4th and lurking as well. 10 laps are down, 15 to go. Joel Myers clicks off lap number 11. Michael Paul Jr. still 2nd. Nick DeCarlo taking a look, trying to get around Michael Paul Jr. off of the 2nd corner. Can't make the pass. Dive bomb city from Nick DeCarlo. Michael Paul Jr. looks like he knew he was coming. He went down to the bottom to block it. There goes DeCarlo. DeCarlo. And Michael Paul tries to cut over in front of him. There's contact. DeCarlo takes the 2nd spot. Underneath Michael Paul goes Oreste Gonnella down off of turn number 4. Now the battle's for 4th spot. Oreste Gonnella on the lead in the DC Solar 17. Joel Myers, with 22 laps down, is fighting off Michael Paul Jr. for the third spot. Myers and Michael Paul renewing rivalries that goes back probably 10 years. 22, now 23 laps are in the books. White flag out next time by for Nick DeCarlo. Trying to make it 5 for 6 on the year. DeCarlo down the backside and into turn number 3. He's got about 3/8 of a mile. Freddie Plourde off the pace. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Fast Freddie Plourde off the pace. Looks like he's got an overheating motor. You see the steam coming out of the 89. 23 laps are down. The white flag was about to come out. 36. Lights are out. We're going back to green. Nick DeCarlo's your leader. Joel Myers trying to break through in the win column here in 2015. Here we go. Green flag back out. Nick DeCarlo back to the point off of turn 2. Gonnella up around the 50 of Michael Paul Jr. Gonnella going to take a look underneath. Joel Myers, white flag is out. 24 laps down, 3/8 of a mile to go. Oreste Gonnella around Joel Myers. Gonnella going to throw a Hail Mary into turn number 3. Nick DeCarlo doesn't know Oreste Gonnella's coming. Gonnella down to the bottom, one last try. DeCarlo wins it. Nick DeCarlo wins another one, 6 for 7 in 2015. Oreste Gonnella second, Michael Paul Jr. third, Joel Myers fourth. Rounding out the top 5, the 13 of Nick Viscusi. But Nick DeCarlo makes it 6 for 7 in 2015. A dominant season keeps going for the DC Solar Webster Racing DeCarlo Race Products 17.